Hi, welcome back friends. So in this video I am going to show you how can you use the sessions and what is the importance of sessions. I will tell you in this video. So you can see here our index.php file and dashboard.php file. Let's open our browser and you can see here our project URL, localhost and POS barcode. And if we log in, then we will log in successfully on our dashboard.php file. But without login we can access here our dashboard.php file. Okay, so without login we are able to access our dashboard.php file just like user.php file also. So how can we prevent this? We can prevent this situation using of sessions. Okay, so here let's back on the code editor, and here in the code editor, first of all you can see here in my login page I just wrote in previous video session_start method. It is compulsory when we work with sessions, so this line we must to write on the first after the database connection for working with sessions. Okay, so after writing this line, here I will create session variables. So how can we create the session variables? Simply $_session, and inside the session I can get the value of user ID, okay, with the help of $row. Okay, you can see here using of $row and user ID I am getting the value from this into this session variable. So you can see here I just wrote the select query in previous videos. You can see this, and we have the values of user ID, user email and user password in $row array. Okay, so just like this, the same line we can write here. For the username, okay, and just like this I can get out the value of user email, okay, and just like this I can copy this line, yes. So you can see here this suggestion is given by the Tab9 Pro. It is the extension using of AI. It is giving us the suggestion of the code, so we are using this Tab9 extension here, so that's why we are getting the suggestion of the code. Okay, so you can see we have get out all the values in the session variables. So here we have used 4 session variable for the user ID, username, user email and role. Okay, now let's save this file and let's back on dashboard.php, and inside the dashboard.php here we need to write our include once. So here we are writing the lines for connection the database, or simply inside here I can write connectdb PHP file, then terminate this line. After this I need to use here session. So which line I need to here, you can see in index.php session_start. Okay, this method I need to use here. One thing is also for note, you can see here I am using UI then / then connectdb. Okay, but here in dashboard.php file I am not using UI folder because both the files containing in this same folder, dashboard.php and connectdb.php, but index.php is outside from the UI folder. That's why I used here UI. Okay, UI folder name, so don't be confused. And after this session I start the session here, and here I will use the if condition, and inside the if I will write here simple $_session, and inside the session I will write user email. Okay, then I will compare by comparison operator. If user email is empty, then I will use here a header method. Okay, and inside the header method I will give the location, location, and give the file index.php. Okay, now it is showing us the error, so let's okay, perfect. It means if the user email, the session value of user email is empty, then it will redirect us on index.php. But you can see here index.php file is just outside from the UI folder, and dashboard.php file is inside the UI folder. So here we need to do some changes for the relative path. So we need to give here this type of syntax for the relative path. Okay, you can see a dot then /. Okay. Now let's save and see the result. It is running or not. Maximize our browser and let's go back on our POS_barcode, and let's try to access here UI, then dashboard.php. Perfect. You can see it is working. We cannot access the dashboard file, dashboard.php file without the login. Okay. So the same thing we can do with the user file, user.php file. Let's copy these lines. Okay, copy these lines, and let's go on user.php and let's paste here and save. Okay, and let's check, refresh first and then try to access user.php. Perfect. You can see here we are not able to access user.php file also. Okay, I hope you got this what I have done here. Simply let me explain you. First of all, in index file in login page, I just get out the values using of $row in this session variables. Okay, and this session variable we can use in any file by using this start session method. Okay, so in dashboard.php file I just start the session and I just compare our session variable for user email is empty or not. Means if user try to access dashboard.php file or user.php file without entering the user email or password, then they cannot access that files. Okay, so we have put the restrictions here by writing this line of code. So I hope you got this what I have done here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me the question. So see you in next video.